In this video, we will discuss the searching and filtering features of Jira. Searching for issues that meet certain criteria is one of the most important functionalities. It will allow you to easily find issues that you have worked on or should be working on, create filters to be reused in the future for fast issue search, or create reports on your dashboards. Starting from the standard search box, we will move through search and filters with both basic and advanced options and finish with additional features related to or based on filters like subscriptions or gadgets. From the variety of possibilities that Jira offers for issue search, the search box in the top right is the most accessible one. Despite being not as advanced as some of the other search options, it still can help a lot. When you click on the search box, you will see a drop-down with recently displayed issues, recently used boards, projects, and filters, links to other sections of Jira. When you start typing, the drop-down splits. On the left side, you will immediately get search results, divided into categories if they apply, and on the right side, you can pick additional filtering options like projects or assignees, with those that were recently used visible, but you can filter by others by clicking Show More, and also Issue Status. This text search will check the three main areas of every issue: summary, description, and comments. The second possibility is to directly enter the issue key into the search box, if you know it, of course. This will result in, as one might expect, finding an issue with this key. Clicking Enter here will open the desired issue. When performing text search, you can use the logical operators OR and AND. Connecting two words with OR capital letters will give you all results containing at least one of these words, status and user in this case. Note how many are returned by this search. Using AND will display all results that contain both of them. As you can see, there is a lot less of those. For most users, filters that are created in Jira and made available to them will be sufficient for day-to-day use. They are available under the Filters menu, where you can see the recently used ones, or display all filters that you have access to. If you want to find something that is not captured by one of the filters on the list, you will want to go to Advanced Issue Search. The screen that is available here consists of three major sections. On the left, we have section with filters. A single click on these will apply a given filter, showing all issues that meet search criteria and are available to you based on your permissions. On the right, we can see a list of issues that are the results of the filter. By default, if no filter is applied, all issues will be displayed. There are two main ways issues can be presented here. It can be changed above the issue list on the right side. Detailed view further splits issue section into two. Issue list on the left displaying basic issue information like issue key, summary, and issue type icon. It is possible to sort these issues based on any fields available by selecting a relevant field from the drop-down above the list and choosing the ordering type, increasing or decreasing. The number of total issues returned by the search is available on the top right in this view. If there are more issues returned as a filter results that can be displayed on one page, you will see the number of pages at the bottom. Details view on the right will show you more information about the selected issue. You can perform most of the issue-relevant operations on this screen, like changing status, adding comments, or editing the fields. List view consists only of one section, the list of issues. Here, the number of filtered issues displayed on the top left and the pagination is at the bottom. What is great about this view is that you can select the range of information that will be displayed by controlling the list of columns. Any Jira fields can be selected over here, and if you have a lot of them, use the available search to narrow down the list. Finally, it's time to tell you about the third and the most important section, the filter definition at the top. This menu is the backbone of the search mechanism. It has more options than the standard search box I've shown you earlier. In its basic version, it allows you to perform a text search very similar to what you already know. Use it when you remember some part of the issue's summary or maybe a phrase from its comment or description. For a more targeted search, you can filter issues by choosing the value of the selected attribute from the drop-down list. By default, the available drop-downs allow users to search for issues in a given project of a certain issue type, in relevant status, or assigned to a selected user. It is possible to add other drop-downs by clicking More and choosing New options. Most drop-downs have a search field that lets you narrow down the available values. What makes this search powerful is the fact that you can combine multiple fields and multiple values. For example, selecting multiple projects in the project dropdown will result in displaying any issue that belongs to any of these projects. On the other hand, selecting values in multiple dropdowns will result only in issues that meet all of the criteria. For example, selecting two projects in the project dropdown and task issue type will result in showing all the issues from these projects that are of issue type task. In short, the common part of all selected fields and values is displayed. Some of the dropdowns have more advanced features than just the possibility of selecting a value. Take a look at the due date field and its options. Pretty useful stuff. Some of these dropdowns can even use functions. For example, if you would like to create a filter that displays issues assigned to the user that will be running the filter in the future, you can use the built-in Jira function called current user. If this filter will be run by me, it will return all the issues assigned to me. If it will be run by Kaya, it will only return those that are assigned to her. One last thing regarding this search, you will also find something very similar inside the Issues feature of a Jira project. It's a little bit limited because you can't use all the Jira fields here, but the general rules are the same. For a more robust search options, users can switch to JQL. It stands for Jira Query Language and is the most advanced search tool in Jira. In this mode, you can search for issues based on JQL queries around the field type and field value. All filters that were selected in basic search will be available here as a JQL query. For example, the search that helps me find all the bugs from my demo project in JQL notation would look like this. For more details on JQL, please follow this link or simply search for Jira JQL. Now that you know how to use the search, it's time to discuss how to easily save it as a filter to reuse again in the future. Creating a filter is possible by clicking Save As right here. You will have to name the filter, and it is often recommended to add user initials at the beginning of the filter's name so that it's easier to figure out who does it belong to. After saving the filter, three things will happen. The name of the filter will replace search text at the top. The filter will appear on the left side menu, at the moment visible only to the user that created it. The details link will appear next to the Save As button. If we want to share that filter with others, and many times you will, because otherwise they won't be able to use it, you will need to enter details and edit permissions. You need to have appropriate Jira permissions to share filters or subscribe to them, by the way. While sharing the filter, you can define what user, group, or project role can view and edit this filter. Please note that these drop-downs for View and Edit have slightly different options, and for example, you can't grant the view rights to just a single user, but you can set the filter to be viewed publicly or by any user in your organization. Another feature available in filter details is subscriptions. Subscriptions allow to automatically run the filter at certain intervals and send the results by email at a specific moment in time, even periodically. It might be a great way of regularly getting notifications from your Jira. Let's have an example. We have a filter with a due date field value set to this week, assigned to the current user. Each user subscribed to this filter will receive on his mailbox an email with a list of issues that are assigned to him and have their due date sometime this week. It might be smart to get such notification at the beginning of every week, so that's exactly what I'm going to subscribe myself to, but note that there are many other options available here. What also makes filters important is that they are used in a variety of places, like export feature that allows you to download the results of a filter to a CSV file. Gadgets on dashboards often require filters to display only information about relevant issues. Some apps use filters to determine which tasks they should operate on. Knowing how to find something that you're looking for out of tens of thousands of issues in your Jira is very important. It will greatly speed up your daily work and, together with subscriptions, will also allow you to stay well organized. Thank you.